Welcome everybody to another episode of Interviewing with the Community. And today we have as our guest Direwolf, the one and only Direwolf20 of all the Let's Play series that you guys have been watching. And let's hear some of his opinions today. Good morning, Direwolf. How you been doing?
Good, don't mind. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. So, I hear that your series is going to end soon.
Yep, the bad news is that episode 50 will be the last episode of my 1.0 Let's Play series. But on the other hand, the good news is that almost immediately after, I'm going to start a brand new series. I'm calling it Season 3 of my Let's Play. And it's going to take place in Minecraft 1.1. It's going to have the latest versions of all the mods that I use that are now updated to 1.1. And that's the plan.
Sounds great. I have a few questions from the community that I want to ask you first of all. You mentioned all the mods you use, and we saw a video of you installing the mods that you use. But what the community wants to know is, will you be putting together a mod pack? Because they're interested in just having a one-time install for everything.
I know that would be really convenient for everybody, and I would love to be able to do it. I know for a fact that there's a good number of modders out there who prefer not having mod packs. It's questionable about the legality of it.
Right.
Just out of respect to all the mod authors, because I do talk to them a lot, and I'm friendly with a lot of them, I wouldn't want to create a mod pack without their permission.
Right.
And
because
even if one person said no, it wouldn't be a really good mod pack. I'd say install my mod pack, but then add these other mods.
Yep. Because they get the revenue from the downloads, individual downloads, and if they take the mod pack, then they're not getting the revenue, right?
So you go and click on their download, you're helping them by, clicking on their links, and they get advertised in revenue. And I like to support them, because my opinion has always been, if you support the mod makers, then they'll keep making the mods, keep adding updates to make them even better.
Exactly.
And so that's been part of my goal in doing my videos, is to make sure that, the word gets out there that these mods are really cool, really well done, and the authors do an amazing job, and they're basically doing it for the kindness of their heart.
Sounds good.
And I'd like to see them continue.
Oh, that's good. So I guess the way would just to be putting links out there in your installation videos, which you already did, which is great.
Yep. I will be doing a new video when I do 1.1. A lot of people, I think, have asked that. So yes, there will be a new video when I start my new Let's Play series.
Awesome.
With links to all the mods. And I'll also, the very first time I do it, I'll upload all the config files I'm using. And that way you can go get the mod yourself, and if you use my config files, you're pretty much guaranteed not to block ID conflicts or any other problems. Unless, of course, you add your other mods to it that
yeah.
I didn't originally have.
So just start out with a clean Minecraft folder then, basically.
Yep. So I'm going to try and make it as easy as it's possible for everybody, but at the same time, you're still required to go get your own downloads and whatnot.
Sounds great. And talking about your point of view, just ask you a few questions about the origin of your series. When did you begin to play Minecraft?
Oh, I played it way back in beta. I think it might have even been in alpha. Yeah, I think it was alpha at the time. And before the net started. So I want to say it was before October of 2011, 2010.
Wow.
Yeah, it must have been 2010 October. So probably around the summer of 2010, I would guess.
And when did you get the idea of starting a Let's Play series on YouTube?
Well, I was playing with mods single player, and the first mod I used was Industrial Craft, and that was so much fun. Like, it completely changed the face of the game, and it was definitely one of the bigger mods at the time. And then right after that, I got Buildcraft and a couple other mods going on, and then I found Equivalent Exchange, started playing around with that, and I started to shoot a couple of videos of me playing around with these mods and the different things you can do with them, just because I thought it was neat.
And
a lot of people started replying to those videos saying, "Oh, these mods are so cool, these mods are awesome, you should start a Let's Play series."
Ah.
And I'll be honest with you, I had to go Google what a Let's Play series was. Like, I literally had to go online and what the Let's Play?
Yeah, it took me a while to find out what that meant too.
Yeah. So I looked it up and decided, all right, if everybody says they should do one, I'll do one. And I started it, and it was pretty successful. Like, a lot of people liked it.
Oh. So I guess then you started because the community asked you.
Yeah, Yeah, pretty much.
Then we,
I mean,
then we can just...
I didn't even have
Mhm.
a concept in my mind that Let's Play series was something that people did.
Yeah. I mean, like, a lot of people are starting the series to get attention, but you already have the attention, so you started one. That's kind of opposite from what everyone else is doing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, you were the inspiration of a lot of Let's Play series out there, right?
I'm glad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said before, I think one of my big goals is to get the word out there about these mods. I don't think the modding community of Minecraft is as big as it could be. There's a lot of people that play, but very few people play with mods.
Yeah.
And I think getting the word out there helps the mod makers at the same time. And, helps all of us because then the mod makers will continue doing their thing.
Right. And have you noticed the boom in mods since official Minecraft came out?
I would say there might have been a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I think what really helped is when the official modding API comes out.
Oh yes, definitely.
Yep.
That would replace many of the custom APIs created by the community, which will make it a lot simpler for everyone to, adapt.
Right. I'm hoping that it makes it easier for people to use the mods, basically.
Definitely.
And also make it easier for the mod makers to do their thing, because they have a very big challenge ahead of them. Whenever there's an update, they typically have a lot of work to do.
Yep.
To get their mods working with the update.
Yeah, and remember back in beta, you had the button texture pack and mods every time you log in, and then when you go in there, all you see is texture packs and no mods.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
do you think that the new mod API would allow you to just basically install all the mods and choose from the list of which mods you will have in the game?
I really don't know what it's going to have. Mojang has been pretty quiet about their plans for that. I know they've been talking to the makers of Bucket. I believe they've been talking to the people who made Minecraft Forge. It's a big modding API. It's one of the biggest ones out there.
Ah.
So I don't know what it's all going to have. All I know is that they've been talking to the modding community, kind of saying, like, what do you guys want?
Okay.
So I've got my ideas on what I hope it has, but I don't know anything official, of course. I unfortunately don't have any contacts for Mojang that I talked to yet.
Sounds good. Apart from your new Let's Play series, after this one ends, do you have any other plans?
No, I think I'm just gonna. I'll be honest with you. I don't usually have much of plans. I'm just
go out, go with the
doing
flow.
the series and having fun, seeing where it takes me.
Okay, that sounds good.
So,
sounds good.
Yeah, no official plans. At some point, I might want to do another server series. I had that 1.8 server series, but unfortunately, the mod server I was using closed down, and I wasn't able to get on or shoot any film about finishing it. So that kind of made me shy a little bit away from the server
right.
stuff. Also, some of the mods that I like aren't SMP compatible yet.
Right.
So, but at some point, I might do another multiplayer server series. But
Did you?
before anybody asks, I already have an idea on which server I might do that on. So.
Since you play Equivalent Exchange a lot, and right now Equivalent Exchange isn't SMP compatible, have you heard of what Xeno is doing right now?
Well, Xeno is basically working on version 6 for a long time, and I believe, and don't quote me on this, well maybe you can quote me on it, but I believe that a lot of the groundwork for version 6 is in the direction of getting it to the point where it might be multiplayer compatible. I know he's worked really hard on version 6. He's been pretty much programming hardcore for the last week or so with bug fixes after the latest video I did with version 6.
Oh.
So he's pretty burned out at the moment from working so hard, and I believe multiplayer is next on his list.
Wait. Did you say that you were playing version 6?
Yep, I've got a video up on it.
Wait, so he gave you a copy of version 6 ahead of time to test it out? Oh.
Yep.
Oh look, what we have here. We have an insider on the newest mod. So I guess people should check your channel out because you got the mod before it comes out. That's definitely a reason to check it out.
Yeah, I've gotten a couple mods a little bit before they came out. Ichan, the Make Old Portal Gun, also just gave me a copy last night of his latest version of his mod, and the Portal Gun looked amazing. Anybody who hasn't seen that video yet definitely should check it out.
Portal Gun. I've used that since the beginning. First mod I used, I think, was Portal Gun. Oh man.
Yeah. Check out the latest video I uploaded. It's there. You'll probably hit
Sounds good. I think we're gonna have a link in the video right now, so you can just click it. It'll be to the top, and it'll take you to the Direwolf's channel, so you can check out the videos. All right, and just a few comments by you. A few more comments. What do you think about among the modder community? Is there any intercommunication between the modders? And how?
Oh yeah, absolutely. They all communicate. They're all doing their own thing and their own individual projects, but they're all very friendly. Everybody that I've ever interacted with, for the most part, and they're all really great people. I mean, once you sit down and start talking with Zeno or Alblanca or LRAM or any of the other awesome mod developers out there, Space Toad, too many to list, but I've chatted all with them a bunch, and they're all really great guys and girls.
Yeah. One major mod that we haven't talked about was Better Than Wolves. Have you played that mod before?
I honestly have not. I know it's probably the #1 biggest mod that's out there that I've never actually played.
Are you planning on playing that soon or in the future?
Not at this time. I think
Because it
at some point I might want to check it out, but right now I haven't gotten into it just
sounds
yet.
good. Okay. Well, I guess since it's incompatible with most mods, then you can't really add it to your mod pack, right? Well, I mean your collection of mods. All right. And thank you for being here with us today. It's nice talking to you.
Yeah, sure thing, man.
All right, and this is the end of another episode with interviewing with the community. Please wait up next time, and next on lineup, I believe it is Zeno. So look forward to that. Thank you very much. Have a good time, everyone.